This is Mwangaza Prime News with Daisy Paul.
Indeed, a very good evening to you. It's a pleasure seeing you again right here on Mwangaza Prime News. My name is Daisy Paul and our sign language interpreter is Vivian Wangeshi, and we welcome you to this bulletin tonight. Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migos Ogamba today presided over the groundbreaking ceremony for a state-of-the-art learning resource center at Tangaza University. The event also marked the inauguration of the university's School of Applied Sciences and Technology, a milestone in expanding the institution's academic offerings. And speaking during the ceremony, CS Ogamba commended the university's leadership for their vision, highlighting that the new programs such as the Bachelor of Science in Nursing and Bachelor of Science in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence will address Kenya's urgent human capital needs in healthcare and technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for our gathering today could not have been more timely and relevant. The discourse on faith-driven education in a digital age draws us to the intersection of two powerful forces in the modern world. One, the rapid growth of technology, and secondly, the enduring value of faith and moral grounding. As you are aware, we are now rolling out the competency-based education system. The first cohort of the competency-based education system will in fact be joining university in 2029. The government is committed to strengthening our education system through the comprehensive reforms that we are rolling out. In the same process, we are enhancing our digital infrastructure to ensure equitable access to learning and to promote digital literacy in the country. Through the digital superhighway and creative economy of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we are rolling out fiber optic connectivity to schools, creating digital skills, training programs, and supporting innovation hubs that allow young people to turn ideas into impactful enterprises. The cost of education is a key factor in access. The Kenya Kwanza administration is committed to ensuring that no student is left out of tertiary education because of resource limitations. This is why earlier this year, we issued a directive to all public universities to review the cost of academic programs downwards. As we speak, the fees payable by students per semester will now range between Kenya shillings 5,814 and Kenya shillings 75,000, depending on the student's level of need and the cost of the programs that they are enrolled in.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has said that police are ready to handle any security threat that may arise in the country in regards to the expected arrival of the DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua, who is expected back in the country on Thursday after his US tour. Murkomen, who was speaking in Murang'a during the Jukwaa la Usalama County tour, has said that the country has had immense peace for the period Rigathi Gachagua has been away, hence issuing a stern warning on any leader who may disrupt the peace, saying that a legal action will be taken.
In the last few months or weeks when he has not been around, the country has been very peaceful. And so you have a point by saying that perhaps the security agencies should be prepared for a more chaotic environment as a result of his coming back to the country. Let me say that the security sector is prepared to deal with any insecurity issues. The last time he was around and there were so many goons in the same of protests, we were very prepared. And every other minute the National Police Service is prepared to protect citizens and their property. We, of course, are aware of those elements of threatening disruptions, threatening football, threatening all these other issues. I need to say that we will take legal action against anybody who is going to break law. There is a very notorious businessman here called Mike Power, who has been harassing our security sector here in this county. Last night, our security team raided some of his outlets, and we were able to confiscate illegal, unadulterated ethanol, and illegal and counterfeit alcohol worth over 3 million shillings. There were calls from all over, including compromise and sabotage from our own security officers, and the IG is going to take disciplinary action against them today.
Machakos Governor Wavinya Ndeti has broken her silence on the ongoing nurses' strike, now entering its second week. The governor has accused a section of local politicians of hijacking the strike in an attempt to frustrate her administration. Addressing the press at her office, Governor Ndeti said that the county is considering contracting nurses on a local basis to ensure continuity of services.
Thank you. My question: the Department of Health is hereby directed to initiate the process of hiring 500 nurses and escalate the same to the County Public Service Board to advertise and recruit with immediate effect. Though devolution has come of age, there are serious gaps that the Senate needs to address, one of which is the unbundling of devolved functions and funds to follow the same functions. I call upon my sister, the Honorable Senator of Machakos, to direct her immense energy to ensure this matter, which is long overdue, is brought to closure. I also invite her to push for a legislation that automatically reimburses hospital share funds to avert challenges in hospitals. This will go a long way in addressing the challenges that continue to rock the health sector in Machakos and other counties in the Republic of Kenya. I wish to call upon the nurses and midwives to put the interests of the people of Machakos first and give a further chance to dialogue in order to stem further suffering of the patients across the county.
Trans Nzoia County government offices experienced chaos today where goons attacked the office, claiming that the governor, after seizing the land on which he built the county headquarters, was developing a project to build a perimeter wall on their pieces of land. However, the governor was rescued by police. Some of the injured were the county secretary Trufosa Amere, who was attacked by bees while trying to escape the county building, among others who were injured during the fracas, which happened for the second time now.
Tension has absorbed the Trans Nzoia County government offices after a gang of unruly youths armed with basic weapons stormed the premises, accusing the governor of grabbing land on which the county headquarters are built. And according to the eyewitnesses, the youths surrounded the governor in his office, forcing police officers to swiftly evacuate him to safety. In a curious turn of events, County Secretary Trufosa Amere was badly injured after being attacked by a swarm of bees while attempting to flee through farmland surrounding the county offices.
Nimekuwa tu kwa pita zangu hii eneo ya county headquarter na nikakutana na vijana wenye wako na mapanga na marungu, sijui wana nini, wanazungumza kuhusu shambao, sijui nini, sijui gavana nini kuchukua shambao na nini. So nimekutana nao hapo, wakadhani mimi ni askari, wakanjoo kozo washainiona kwa ofisi ya gavana. Wamenipiga marungu hata karibu aniuia hapo, kama si ndugu yangu kuja kusema na nijua hawa jamaa wangeniuia hapo.
The confrontation between police and the attackers lasted for over 6 hours, leaving several people injured by machete and stones. This latest incident has raised alarm among residents as it marks the second time in recent months that youths have invaded the governor's offices, whereby police have assured the public of keen security at government installation as investigations continue to establish the motive behind the attack.
Tulisikia kwamba amehaya kunzi 400 wakuja wasimamia hapa ili ajenge hii ukuta by force. Reason ni kwamba polisi alikuwa ameomba polisi wakuja wasimamie, lakini hao tuliwapelekea koti order yenye ilitolewa na wakatinda. Sasa saa ameleta kunzi, wamehaya kunzi over 400 kulingana na resources yenye tumesikia 400 ambayo wanatakana wasimamie. Alafu alime ukuta kwa baploti za watu na nguvu, na amesema wajenge, alafu wakimaliza watu waendelee na mambo ya mahakamani kama amejenga ukuta.
Reporting for Mwangaza TV Prime News, I'm Evelyn Wangari.
Top officials in the Ethics and Anti-Commission today visited Makueni to lead push for corruption-free county initiative, which is aimed at making Makueni the least corrupt county in the country. The delegation of top-ranking EACC officials led by Commissioner Alfred Mshimba was hosted by Governor Mutula Kilonzo Jr., with the main agenda being the establishment of a county corruption prevention committee in line with the guidelines issued by the EACC in 2023. The committee will, among other responsibilities, develop a framework to mainstream corruption prevention in public service, reduce the prevalence of corruption, enhance transparency and accountability, and build a positive organizational culture.
It's a matter which I have raised with the EACC, that I want to see Moses Masika Wetangula being a chairman of a CPC committee of the National Assembly, and Amason Kingi being a CPC chairman of a committee of the Senate. That way then everybody is put to task and everybody puts mechanisms to prevent corruption. That, I think, is a good method of addressing it. But otherwise, the allegations of corruption are age old. They have always been there. You remember the ones of behind the toilets and all those things. This has happened before. Yes.
The main objective is to advance the prevention aspect, and this can be done through the prevention committees, which is the apex, which will be headed by the governor, and the aim is to improve and strengthen the systems.
Watu wa assembly na watu wa executive kufanya kazi pamoja na kuwa na kampuni zao. Tumechunguza na tumepatiana hiyo mamlaka kwa EACC. Tunataka ifanye further investigation. Na tunataka tuone hizo certificate za registration, tuone ni nani wanaomiliki hizi kampuni. Ya pili, tuna habari ya kwamba, na kwa sababu tuko mashinani, kuna contractors ambao kazi yao kubwa ni kupatia mulungula MCAs na baadhi ya mawaziri wengine wa county. Ndio kazi iweze kufanywa visivyo, oversight isifanywe vilivyo.
Jambo hili inaonekana wengi waje sio kufahamu, ni kitu inajulikana. Maana ukiona watu wanatembea na mtu wa karibu sana kila wakati na ndio wanapewa tenda, panaonekana iko kasi hapo ndani ambayo sio kasi ya kawaida. Hiyo ni wazi.
We are now taking a short commercial breather, but don't go far. We're coming back with more in a short while.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Wiki jana ndani ya Life Garage.
So one of my classmate members tulijoin naye, but with time akakuja ka join another very weird company. Ilimfanya akaanza kutumia hizo drugs in excess, akakuwa very big addict. Ikafika mahali akashindwa kujicontrol. So tuliitiwa kwa plot ya mtu huko that kuna student ako huko alikuwa anataka kupigwa mob justice.
Zabol huko home kuna turf. So like tunachanga. Timu yetu of course inacheza poa. So tukishinda tunaenda na hizo pesa.
Wewe unacheza ball?
Mimi nachezanga ball.
Wapi, striker, defense?
Mimi nacheza midfielder.
Nikikwambia sasa hii nilidrop computer in high school. Sasa nafanya information technology.
Sorry.
Yeah.
High school ulikuwa unatamani kwa nini? Sema tu kweli. Hata kane pilot, sema tu.
Nilichagua home science juu kukula.
Good. I said, where you go, I go. Your people, my people. Your God will my God. My father-in-law was Boaz. Who am I? Kitu rahisi sana.
It was Ruth telling Naomi.
Ruth, Ruth. Wow. No one, Boaz was Ruth's husband and not father-in-law. Jesus.
Zapata cause sijajibu.
Hujajibu? Si tushajibu, sijibu ndio hiyo.
Ungana na Mihona Kenyanist, kijana mtanakoti, kila siku ya Ijumaa kuanzia saa 8 mchana hadi 11 jioni, na marudio ni kila Jumamosi saa 3:30 usiku. Life Garage, where Jesus is made famous.
Kemuma Engineering Systems tumetambulika kwa uuzaji wa vyombo na vifaa vya usalama kama vile CCTV, intruder alarm systems, electrical fencing, razor wire, intercom systems, access control systems, automatic gates, general electricals, fire and smoke alarm system, na fire extinguishers, solar panels, batteries, inverters, na charger controllers. Tutembelee leo. Duka zetu ziko Nairobi, junction ya Kamae Road na Gaberon Road. Duka la pili, Nyandarua House, orofa la pili, room 204, Pwani Guest House, na Mark Plaza Kasarani, opposite Kasarani Police Station. Tupigie simu 0793 949494 au 0793 494949 au 0758 121212. Kemuma Engineering Systems. We mind your security.
Unatafuta vyombo vya muziki? Smart Search Limited ni suluhu lako. Tuna vyombo vya muziki aina zote: speakers, speaker keyboards, power mixers, keyboards, guitars, drum sets, amplifiers na accessories zingine nyingi. Kwa habari zaidi tupigie simu kupitia 0720 046 100 au 0739 046 100. Smart Search Limited, your trusted sound partner.
Unapozungumza kama mtazamaji, tunakusikiliza, na ndiposa sasa tunakuletea neno la kiunabii, mafundisho ambayo yanakupa mwongozo wa kimaisha, matendo makuu ya Mwenyezi Mungu ambayo yataijenga imani yako.
Kama kuna pepo baya, pepo tunataka tuikemee, ni pepo ya ulimi. Sema pepo ya ulimi. Kama tunahitaji deliverance, ni deliverance ya ulimi. Kama tunahitaji tubadilike, ni ulimi ibadilike. Kwa sababu kile kinaharibu watu, kile kimeharibu washirika wengi hapa, kile kimeharibu hata wamama wa kanisa na wazee, ni ulimi. Sikia hapa, jiosheni, jitakazeni. Kujiosha si sabuni na maji. Kujiosha ni kuondoa kuokoka, kuacha hizo dhambi mbaya, kuondoa hiyo vitu ambazo zilikuwa nakufuata, hiyo umalaya, hiyo usherati, hiyo mambo ulikuwa uondoe, ndio mpatane na Jehova. Uambie Mungu, nataka kubadilika, nataka kuwa kiumbe kipya.
Yote ukiandaliwa na kanisa la Jesus Winner Ministry Roysambu chini ya Askofu Edward Moi. Ni kila siku saa 11 alasiri hadi saa 12:30 jioni, Jumatatu hadi Alhamisi.
Mwenyezi Mungu, Mungu wa majeshi, asema hivi: jipeni moyo, mliovunjika moyo,
Yes.
mliokaa kama mmekufiwa,
Ndio.
mliokuwa kama mmegojeka, Jehova ananiambia,
Ndio.
jipe moyo,
Yes.
jipe moyo, jipe moyo, jipe moyo.
Neno la kiunabii.
Usipitwe na vipindi uvipendavyo katika runinga ya Mwangaza. Unaweza kutufuata na kuzungumza nasi kupitia mitandao yetu ya kijamii kama vile Facebook, like and share. Ukurasa wetu wa runinga ya Mwangaza tufuate kupitia Instagram @Mwangaza TV Kenya, Twitter @Mwangaza TV, mtandao wa TikTok @Mwangaza TV, YouTube kupitia Mwangaza TV Kenya. Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Welcome back. With increasingly frequent droughts, shrinking pasture lands and scarce water sources, communities living along the Wasongiro river basin have long found themselves locked in disputes and sometimes violent clashes over resources. But now a program known as the Inclusive Conservation Initiative, spearheaded by the non-governmental organization Impact, is helping turn the tide. The initiative brings together community elders, women, youth and government representatives to promote indigenous conservation practices.
Kuhusisha jamii kuhifadhi wa mazingira ni automatic, ni jamii wanajua kushunga mazingira. Kwa sababu hii si kitu ambaye unalete waambie jamii nataka mfanye. So mazingira iko na sisi tuko na mazingira. So ni kutunza tu mazingira. So hakuna ile model ambayo uhamasishwa ya kwamba tushunge mazingira. Already tuko na mazingira na sisi ni wafugaji. Bila mazingira, bila ardhi, sisi hatuna yale mfugo. So tunashunga ardhi yetu na mazingira yetu ndio tupate pia kuwa na zile wanyama wetu.
Mto ya Wasonyiro ni mto muhimu sana, maana wanyama wetu wako pale. So mila zetu ambazo tulikuwa tukichunga mbeleni, tulitegemea ile njia ya msungu, kwa sababu msungu alikuwa anakuja ana fence ile wanyama anatenganisha na sisi. So wanyama saa zingine wakati wanafungiwa kwa waya na sisi pia tumefungiwa nje, hiyo conservation ilikuwa tofauti, kwa sababu sasa wakati tulikuja baadaye, yani ukikutana na mnyama unakutana na mnyama amekasirika. Lakini sasa sisi tumeona wacha tutumie zile mbinu zetu hapa awali ambazo tulikuwa tunaishi na wanyama wetu, kwa sababu sisi mbeleni ulikuwa unaona hata mandovu wakipitia karibu na boma, tunahakisha moto, wakiona moshi wanajua kwamba hapa wanaishi watu na wanatuondeka. Lakini wakati walianza kufungiwa kwa mafence kwa njia ya conservation sasa ya kigeni, sasa tumekuta kwamba hata ndio maafa ya wanyama, mapigano yetu na wanyama imeongezeka.
We are happy with this inclusive community conservation initiative led by a wonderful NGO that operates in this region, Impact Kenya. Impact has managed to consolidate all the stakeholders that work around this ecosystem and have a solid partnership with indigenous pastoral communities. So many pastoral communities that the project has managed to impact at their local level. So this partnership now makes that the government takes its role in leading these initiatives of conservation, and our work has really been made easier because the project is built on considering and having respect for historical conservation concept of the local communities.
Ona ni kitu ambaye imekuja fanya sisi tuwe pamoja, na tena imetuunganisha hata jamii zingine wale majirani wako pamoja na sisi, karibu na sisi. Imekuja kutufanya kuwe kitu moja, kwa sababu wakati wa malisho kama ni sisi ndio tuko na nyasi, hawa majirani wanakuja pande yetu tunakaa kwa umoja, kwa sababu tunalindwa na hiyo sheria yetu ya kitambo.
Maua Talanta Studio, which is a group consisting of musicians, comedians and designers from Maua Town in Meru County, has been declared the winner of the Tujiamini Gold Award in the Eastern region. The studio received a grant of 1 million shillings through the Tujiamini program sponsored by SportPesa.
Niliona story ya Tujiamini pale Facebook. Juu kuna timu ya home ilikuwa imechukuliwa last year, so nikapata interest na story ya Tujiamini. So nikasema this year nitakuwa rada. So vile niliona wako Eastern na Northeastern, mimi nika apply. Ka video producers tumekuwa na challenges, tuko na studio pale mtaani, hatuna cameras fiti, hatuna instruments, hatuna machine fiti za production. Nikasema acha nijaribu chance. So na vile niliapply tu, kapigwa tu siku moja nikaambiwa yetu imego through. Na si ndio Golden Award winners. Jo kama sahi ile music inatolewa, watu wanashoot video quality kama 4K, 6K. Na tujakuwa na vitu kama hizo, tunafanya tu track aziendi mbali juu tukipeleka kwa radio station, ma TV station hazina quality, lakini hii award itatusaidia sana for quality, na tuko sure tu music yetu, acha vile watu wanasema Wameru waimbi Kenya, ngojeni muone hii award Tujiamini, mtaona music ya Meru.
The award for the gold community that went into one of the beneficiaries coming from Maua, of course still in the Eastern region, really reinstates in terms of what the initiative, the Tujiamini initiative, was meant to achieve in the first place. This is a group of artists, a group of young and talented people who are bringing talent together in a whole ecosystem to be able to boost the potential of their talent and to be able to commercialize what I would say their talent and to move them forward. So the message out there is Tujiamini is still here to stay. Of course, we are still moving on to other regions, and this does not mark the end of in terms of beneficiaries within the Eastern and the Northeastern region. Remember that national category is still open. We've seen a lot of support and a lot of commitment in terms of people willing to grow and commercialize their talent. So I think to all the people out there, both from Eastern and the Northeastern region, outside across the country, because Tujiamini still reaffirms its support. I think our achievement in terms of our goal and the target, we are steadily getting there. I think there's still room for improvement, but the impact is really unmatched.
With that report, we come to the end of this bulletin. Many thanks for staying with us, and thank you to everyone who has made this a success. My name is Daisy Paul, Vivian Wangeshi for sign language interpretation. On behalf of the entire team, we're wishing you good night.